TrueFi TRU coin, the silent beast of TrueFi, is awakening new update, future price, $1 prediction, and whale insights. In the vast, ever-expanding world of cryptocurrencies, most investors find themselves chasing hype coins that moon today and crash tomorrow. But every once in a while, in the background of the market frenzy, there lies a project that builds steadily, quietly evolving. One of those is TrueFi, a decentralized finance protocol unlike most you've heard about. TRU coin, the native token of TrueFi, might just be one of the most undervalued and overlooked tokens in the current TrueFi landscape, despite being one of the few that survived multiple bear markets and continued developing through them. At its core, TrueFi is not trying to be another lending platform. It's trying to solve one of DeFi's biggest limitations, the need for over-collateralization. While protocols like Aave and Compound work well in bull markets, they restrict access to capital. TrueFi turns that model on its head by allowing borrowers to take out unsecured loans. Yes, loans without collateral, based on on-chain credit ratings and trust scores. This makes it not just a TrueFi protocol, but a bridge between the blockchain world and traditional finance. Fast forward to 2025. TrueFi has gone through its fair share of ups and downs. From launching in the TrueFi summer of 2020 to seeing major borrowers default during the 2022 to 23 crypto winter, the protocol faced real-world challenges that nearly broke it. But instead of folding, it rebuilt. And that's where things get interesting today. In the second half of 2025, TrueFi is not just surviving, it's thriving again. With its DAO governance fully live, new token economics being tested, and a wave of institutional borrowers returning to the protocol, TRU coin is quietly preparing for its next big move. Lending volumes are increasing. Borrowers are lining up. Wallet addresses are growing. Staking rates are climbing. And the crypto market is finally paying attention again. If we look at on-chain data, we see a sharp uptick in wallets accumulating more than 1 million TRU. This suggests that whales, those who know how to spot long-term winners, are entering or re-entering the scene. Even more interesting is the rise in TRU governance participation. Community members are now actively voting on borrower risk assessments, yield distributions, and even the future direction of the protocol. This level of decentralization is rare in TrueFi, and it positions TRU as a token with actual governance power, not just speculative hype. But let's talk price, because that's where the rubber meets the road. TRU coin today is hovering between 9 cents to 12 cents, a fraction of its all-time high of $1.02 set in early 2021. That was during the TrueFi boom when utility didn't matter as much as momentum. But now, in a more mature market where real use case and sustainability are king, TRU is a different animal. Compare it to other TrueFi tokens with similar fundamentals. TRU currently holds a market cap of around $110 million, while its closest counterpart in uncollateralized lending, Maple Finance, MPL, is valued at nearly double, despite offering similar services. True's total value locked, TVL, is climbing steadily, and the number of successful loan repayments is higher than ever. The new borrower screening process, backed by tools like Creditor and Chainlink Proof of Reserve, ensures that capital goes only to financially transparent entities. This minimizes the risk of defaults and instills confidence among lenders. A major recent milestone was the implementation of TrueFi DAO 2.0, which gives token holders complete control over loan approvals and platform parameters. This is a big deal. It's not just about staking TRU and earning yield. It's about having a say in how money flows through the protocol. That's true decentralization. And it's one of the reasons TRU is gaining long-term value again. The vision behind TrueFi is enormous. In a world where TrueFi is moving towards real-world assets, on-chain credit scoring, and regulated lending, TrueFi is one of the very few protocols that's already doing all of this. They're not theorizing. They are executing. TRU is the fuel that powers the entire ecosystem, from governance to borrower risk assessment to staking incentives. This positions it as both a utility and a governance token, and potentially, a key player in TrueFi 3.0. What makes things even more exciting are the rumors. Sources close to the development team suggest a pending Robinhood integration, which would massively increase True's retail exposure in the United States. There's also speculation about further institutional adoption, with talks that TrueFi may soon integrate with real-world payment gateways and fintech providers. If that happens, TRU won't just be a TrueFi coin, it'll be a financial infrastructure token. The broader crypto landscape is also favorable. Bitcoin is stable near $90,000, Ethereum is pushing beyond $6,000, and altcoins are waking up. In these conditions, utility tokens like TRU historically outperform meme coins and low-cap speculative plays. If momentum builds, and if TRU breaks through key resistance levels, say around 14 cents and 19 cents, then the road to 40 cents by end of year looks entirely achievable. Beyond that, with a strong bull cycle and institutional momentum, the long-awaited $1 target comes back into view. So let's address the million-dollar question. Can TRU coin hit $1 again? The answer, based on fundamentals, tokenomics, market recovery, and growing utility, is a confident yes. But it's not just about hitting a number, it's about sustainability. TRU won't reach $1 because of TikTok hype or Elon Musk tweets. It'll get there because real people are borrowing and lending real money on the protocol every single day. Because the community is actually governing the platform. Because the staking model is well designed and rewards responsible decision-making. Looking forward, we predict the following future price outlook for TRU. By the end of 2025, if current market momentum continues and development stays strong, TRU could reach 40 cents to 55 cents. In 2026, that could expand to 75 cents, and if a full TrueFi bull cycle occurs, $1 to $1.25 is highly realistic by 2027. Beyond that, if TrueFi captures significant RWA lending or gets picked up by fintech giants, long-term price potential could climb even higher. Some speculative models suggest $2 to $3 by 2030, depending on adoption and staking lockup rates. But remember, no investment is without risk. If crypto regulations become too harsh, or if a major borrower defaults again, short-term price dips could occur. That said, TrueFi has shown resilience before, and it's well positioned now with better systems, better transparency, and a stronger community. So where does that leave us? It leaves us with a TrueFi protocol that offers actual utility, with a token, TRU, that's still flying under the radar. The fundamentals are solid. The whales are watching. And the market is starting to wake up. If you're looking for a long-term project that combines decentralization, yield, governance, and real-world use, TRU deserves your attention. As we wrap this up, the message is simple. The time to discover TRU coin isn't when it's trending on Twitter or hitting $1 on Binance. The time is now, when it's still building, still innovating, still evolving. Because by the time everyone else sees it, you might already be too late. Thank you for watching this in-depth report on TrueFi coin. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want more long-form breakdowns like this. And remember, this is not financial advice, just solid research. Stay sharp, stay invested, and stay curious. Protocols like Aave and Compound require collateral. Basically, you lock up more than you borrow. That's safe, but inefficient. TrueFi, on the other hand, lets real borrowers with financial history access capital with no collateral, which is how most of the world actually borrows money. TRU token holders help approve these loans, stake to participate in governance, and benefit from protocol revenue. It's a real, circular economic system. TRU will likely move in stages, first to 18 cents, then 30 cents, then possibly 50 cents. And if the DAO continues to grow, if governance stays active, and if TrueFi keeps proving that trust-based lending works, then yes, TRU can hit $1 again. And this time, it'll be built on real value. So to answer the question once and for all, can TRU hit $1? Yes. Not just because it once did, but because it's building a protocol that actually deserves to. And in a market full of noise, that is something worth holding on to.